So I'm a student and I always work out in the morning. I don't eat till like 10 or 11, so most breakfasts have to be quick and easy to make. I hope you can relate. I have been loving MadFit for the past year. She has realistically the best home workout channel out there on YouTube. She has like 1 million subscribers. I'll leave a link down below. But now to the breakfast.
Darling, I can't recall taking in a little bit of alcohol.
So on day number 1, I first snacked on a pear, really good, and a nectarine, also not bad I would say. Then I put together my bowl with 2 different kinds of vegan yogurts, one of them being mango flavored and the other one plain coconut yogurt. Adding on some frozen mango and a bunch of granola. Then I allowed myself to have some nuts and raisins, in Germany known as food for students. Onto my bowl there also went some frozen raspberries. I'm obsessed, love these so much, put them on everything. And that was basically it. As for this nut butter review, I can say this one gets a 10 out of 10. I found this at the organic store Alnatura, and this one was made with 100% roasted peanuts. It's crunchy and really good. So then I also snacked on this raw banana slice. I made one chocolate coconut flavored and the other one peanut coconut caramel flavored. They're really good. On day number 2 I had another one of these beautiful, delicious Aldi mangoes. Besides frozen or fresh raspberries, mangoes definitely one of my favorite fruits. I have it not often enough, I think. Well, maybe actually I do. So to this second breakfast bowl, I just added a bunch of fruit and then my apple chunks and some frozen strawberries, as well as some chopped banana. And then basically my camera died, but I simply just poured on some plant milk and then the granola and then the peanut butter. This one also being from the organic store Alnatura. On a side note, I never put the mango into my muesli bowls. It's just a thing, I love eating it like that. You just get that whole flavor experience when you eat it with your hands, just like Mowgli showed us in the Jungle Book. On day number 3, I didn't really know what I was doing. It was way too early and I had an online class in the morning. My face might look confused and I just made a chocolate shake. This one was with 1 frozen banana, around 1/2 of an avocado, some spinach, 2 tablespoons of cacao powder, some more cacao powder, chocolate flavored protein, which I found in Lidl, also vanilla, and a bit of flaxseed. Then I blended everything up, keeping that thing tightly together using my hand because I wasn't able to find the lid for the lid, you know, the small one that goes on top. But I managed to blend everything together and then poured this to a jar with ice cubes as always. I love having my shakes like that. Makes them taste like a cafe milkshake. So that's probably the only savory breakfast that I like, besides avocado toast maybe. But it is so good that I make it at least one time a week. I love this stuff so much, you should definitely give it a try. And here's how to make it. You will need some red lentils. They cook really quick, so don't you worry about this. I'm often on the cheap and quick side of things. So you'll basically just have to rinse some of those lentils in some hot water, then put them on the stove on low heat and let them simmer for a while. Keep a close eye on them because they might boil over a little bit faster than you'd expect. Then add in 1/4 cup of oats, letting that simmer for another 5 minutes. Then adding in a little bit of plant milk for creaminess, turning the heat down completely, almost. I've recently been so obsessed with these Knorr spices. That's simply just a healthy spice mix combined with natural ingredients in a pack. Just adding on some of it, along with a pinch of salt, some garlic powder and Italian spices. At the end, adding in 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. Highly recommend adding frozen peas to everything, which also is gonna make all of this delicious mixture cool down a little bit faster. I then added on some paprika powder and tahini, and then by the end a little bit of my Parmesan cheese, which is also vegan, and I showed it in this video, which is gonna be linked up here. And yep, I snacked some cherry tomatoes on the side with this. This is really good. Topped it with some more vegan cheese and avocado. Love this stuff. And walnuts. To increase my fruit intake, I just snacked on this apple, and I can also highly recommend this show, AJ and the Queen. It's so good. I've watched all of it twice actually. It's on Netflix, you should check it out. For day number 5, I then started off my morning with this apple pie flavored hot chocolate. I know it's weird, that's what I thought too, so I bought it and I wanted to give it a try. By the way, I did a 20-minute full body style HIIT workout and it made me die in my sweat. Congrats to Maddie, this one really has it in it. Quickly after, I got distracted by these cookies sitting in the fridge. I also made them a couple nights before. The recipe will be shared really soon. I just tested them one last time and they are so damn good. But yeah, then I had another Alpro unsweetened but still sweet and delicious vegan yogurt. I love this stuff so much, highly recommend. That went to my bowl along with a chopped nectarine and some frozen strawberries, banana and cinnamon.
Don't lie, you're so high in this room.
Then raisins, some muesli that I added on top with a bunch of coconut chips. And yeah, I had this with the cookie. Remembered that there was still hot chocolate that I wanted to take care of, so that's what I did. I always use oat milk and also soy milk for everything because it comes the closest to that real taste of milk. And even though I did not expect a lot from this hot chocolate, it was surprisingly good. And I would even consider buying it again. Apple flavored hot chocolate, but I don't know, it's so weird, I know. Now welcome to the most intriguing piece of breakfast that I had this week. A fascinating piece of bread with some Simply vegan cream cheese. Love this stuff. A smaller apple and some roasted hazelnuts. Added on some agave to make it sweet, I think. The reason for this very basic breakfast was that I had to quickly go on and make another recipe video for this chocolate fudge brownie double chocolate cookie mug. This was for my last snack video. There's some really crazy yummy stuff going on in there, so definitely go and check this one out. For my last day, I just used up some more fruit that was about to go really ripe from the fridge. This one being a pear, a chopped apple, and then just some frozen mixed berries. Had the rest on the side here. The day before, I stumbled up on these chocolate covered dates at Aldi's, so I had some of those. Then finished off the bowl with some muesli, peanut butter and cinnamon. A quick but very delicious and nutritious breakfast. I think what I love about adding frozen berries is that they keep the muesli really cold, which I like. I hate like warm breakfast food in general. I really hope that there was something in there for you. If you are a snack person, go and check out this double chocolate cookie dough from my last video. And stay tuned for those cookies that are coming up really soon. I send you all much love, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye!
Take a little time to recollect. Pick apart the pieces till there's nothing left. Getting introspective, but I swear that I still feel the same. There's nothing fun about playing